Hey guys, I'm here with the iPhone 4. It's currently running iOS 5, which was just released earlier today at the WWDC keynote. So let's go through and look at the new features. So right now we're selecting our country and region, setting it up as a new iPhone. Let's sign in with an Apple ID. Alright, so I just signed in with my Apple ID and now it asks me if I want to set up the iCloud to store my contacts, calendars, photos, music, books, apps and more in the cloud and access them on all my devices. So as you can see, it's on. Let's click next. Find my iPhone. Don't send. Let's start using it. Alright, so this is the home screen on the iOS 5. As you can see, the iPod application has been changed to music. There is the newsstand app, the reminders app, and they have utilities there. Everything else looks pretty standard. So let's check out the first introduction at the keynote, which was the notifications. The notifications are located at the top of the iPhone up here. You can simply pull down at the top and you'll see the stock and the weather, which they also presented at the keynote. For the demonstration, I'm going to send myself a message to see how the notification pops up on the iPhone. As you can see, the notification popped up here. Simply click on the notification and it takes you straight into the messaging app where you can then reply. The notifications also work when the iPhone is in sleep mode. So let's see how the notification pops up when I send myself a message to view the message on the lock screen. As you can see, the notification popped up. This is very similar to the jailbreak app that was released called Mobile Notifier. Unlike Mobile Notifier, just like in Mobile Notifier, you are unable to click on the actual notification, so you must slide to unlock, pull down your menu bar, and there you can see that the notification is present. By clicking on it, it will bring up the app and then you can respond. This subtle bar is a much cleaner, much more efficient way of presenting the notifications, replacing that annoying pop-up message that was displayed in the middle of the screen. Now that we've looked at the notifications, let's move on to the newsstand. The newsstand is this app down here and it looks very familiar. It looks like the iBooks app. Think iBooks, but change books to magazines and newspapers that automatically download in the background. As soon as the new issue is available, it's on your device and ready to roll. Unfortunately, I haven't downloaded any magazines or anything to show you guys this, but it would automatically download new magazine issues when they are available. Next, let's look at the Twitter integration. The Twitter integration has a specific section in the settings page. So we're going to open the settings, scroll down, and as you can see, Twitter is there in the menu. This section allows you to enter your username and password and then manage your accounts from in here. So you can add more accounts and you can update your contacts. The Twitter integrated into the iOS allows you to upload pictures straight from your photo app. You can also use it to tweet videos from YouTube, web pages from Safari, and maps too. There is some integration with contacts. So let's say if a contact has a Twitter photo, the contact photo is automatically updated. Let's see how the integration works when I send myself a tweet. As you can see, the Twitter notification pops up in the same way that the message notification pops up. Once again, we're going to slide to view and it automatically opens up your Twitter page. Let's say that your phone was on the home screen when you received a Twitter notification. And the Twitter message was just received, and just like the messages, it pops up at the top. To view the message, simply pull down and then click on the notification to bring up your Twitter profile. Next up, let's look at Safari. Reader and Reading List are the two new features included into Safari. Reader automatically reformats web pages for better reading, whereas Reading List is Apple's version of Read It Later. Tabbed browsing has also been added to Safari, so you don't have to go to different screens to see the pages open. So let's open up Safari and take a look. In the Actions menu, you can see that Reading List is available, as well as the possibility to directly tweet. If you click on this little book, you have your reading lists and all your bookmarks. I've already added a website for future reading. The reading list is perfect when you know that you're going to be in a situation where you might not have access to either Wi-Fi or 3G. Next, let's look at the reminders. The reminders application is a brand new introduction to the iOS 5 firmware. This app lets you create notes and lists and schedule them to notify you when it reaches a certain time, date, or even location. Let's open up the app and see what it has. As you can see, there's a reminders page and a completed page. You also have the possibility to scroll through certain dates and set reminders or notes to notify you of certain things. The app is very good looking, and just with the tap of a simple addition button you can add reminders to go off whenever you want. Remind me never, remind me on the day of Tuesday the 7th at 4 o'clock or 5. Then I can also add a location and then set a location where I want the app to notify me when I arrive or when I leave. Simply hit done and the notification or reminders app will then notify you at that current time. Simply delete the note or reminder if you don't want it anymore. Next is the camera app. The camera app also gained some welcome improvements such as a faster load time, the ability to use the volume button on the iPhone 4s, a shutter button, and pinch to zoom. There's also a basic photo editor included in iOS 5, but at the keynote we didn't see much of this feature. So let's open up the camera and see what it looks like. As you can see, I'm holding the phone and I'm simply going to tap the volume button to take a picture, which I did. I also have the ability to pinch and de-pinch to zoom in and out. This is a great feature considering that the old zoom bar was very hard to use, especially if you were only using one hand to take a picture. Now let's look at the photo app. The photo app now allows you to do some editing. So here I have a print screen of right when I turned on my photo, and as you can see down at the bottom I have a few options. I have a retouch option which has auto enhance. Then I have tap the red eye to remove red eye, and then here I have the ability to crop certain things that I want, all in the photo app. PC Free allows the user to sync wirelessly from a computer or a Mac directly to your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. Software updates and backups to iTunes and the iCloud are also included to make iOS devices not need the cord any longer. Next, let's look at Game Center. Game Center got a small refresh in the scheme of things, including game recommendation, inline game downloads, and avatars. So let's open up Game Center and take a look. As you can see, you now have the possibility to upload an avatar photo and even create a status. At the bottom you have friends, games, and then requests. The new Game Center app allows you to download a game directly from within the app. This is nice considering the fact that you don't have to go out and then into the App Store to download a game. Also, if you have a friend that's playing a game, you can easily look at their games and then download the same ones. Finally, I just want to talk to you about iMessage. iMessage is very similar to BlackBerry Messenger. However, there's no doubt in my mind that Apple's new iMessage will be a much better service or messaging service than BlackBerry Messenger. The BBM clone enables messaging of text, photos, videos, contacts, and also has group messaging between the iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch. It has delivery and read recipients, a type indicator, and can go over 3G and Wi-Fi. It is pushed to all devices and it is sent securely. This is definitely going to be the future of Apple, and I would not be surprised to see market domination increase even more over the next few years with this new addition to the iOS firmware.